If you're a runner and you're not doing strength training at least once a week, then basically you're a fool. You're depriving yourself of speed and performance gains. Here is a really easy and simple strength program for you to follow that's going to help take your running to the next level and reduce your risk of injury. So guys, before we rip into the strength training, I always recommend to start off with a warm-up. 5 to 10 minutes on the rower, on a stair climber, or on a bike, just to get the blood pumping. Really essential to optimize your training. During your warm-up, we're going to get you to do some pogo jumps. The idea is to try and spend as little time on the ground as possible. To get started, you're going to start off with double leg variations, and then you can progress to single leg variations as you get the hang of it. Now, exercise 1 is your bread and butter for strength training. So it's going to be a barbell squat. You're aiming for about 6 to 8 reps for 4 sets. Start off with your lighter weights and build that resistance throughout. Now, to recover properly, you should be aiming for at least a 3-minute rest between your sets. For our second exercise, we're going to be doing a Romanian deadlift, which is our favorite hinge style movement. To set yourself up properly, you want to try and maintain a neutral spine in this position, or even just slightly extended at your lumbar spine, which is your lower back. To start the exercise, you're going to hinge forwards, you're going to bend forward at your hips, and you're going to lower the weight towards the ground. Now, if your hamstrings are tight like mine, then it's okay to have a soft knee bend whilst you perform this exercise. Now, if you're wondering, am I doing this properly? Then you should be feeling in the upper portion of your hamstrings, so just below your bottom, and it should be burning as you work through the reps. Now, the reason why I suggest RDLs is hamstrings are essentially our muscles that help us brake or slow forward momentum when we run. A really obvious time that this is important is when we're running downhill and you want to maintain control. Now, to get started, you can go with a double leg RDL, but I always suggest runners to try and progress to a single leg RDL. You're going to get the benefit of not only your hamstring strength, but working on your ankle stability by progressing to that variation. And thirdly, we're going to move on to strengthening our calf complex. Now, there might be some of you blaming your genetics for not building massive calves, but it's not about mass, it's about strength. Our calves are the most important muscles for forward propulsion when we run, so it's really important that we don't neglect them. And one of the most important muscles when we run is our soleus. Now, this muscle works really hard in pointing our foot down or pushing off the ground when our knee is in a slightly bent position. So it's important when we're trying to strengthen our soleus that we perform it in a bent knee position.
For this, we choose the soleus wall squat. Put a weight plate on your thighs for the resistance and move your heels up and down. This also challenges your quads in a nice isometric hold.
Now, if you've been watching us for a while, you may be able to guess this next exercise. It is the sideways step up. Now, this exercise is so important for strengthening your glute med. And we know this muscle plays a huge role in helping prevent and even manage hip and knee injuries. Now, when you've strengthened this muscle properly, you will feel it the next day. Your bum will be burning. All you need is a step up, and you can either grab dumbbells, kettlebells, or you can even use the Smith machine, whatever is more available for you at the time. Now, if you don't have access to the gym, do not fear, we've got you back. We've got a video which will pop up on the screen that you can watch that requires no equipment to perform, something that JB's been doing while he's been gallivanting around Asia for the last 3 months. Make sure to check it out if you want to take your running to the next level. No excuses, something that can be done either in your home or like JB in any hostel. Finally, we're going in for the kill. We're going to finish with a superset, but we're going to superset a straight leg calf raise with some knee extensions, and you will feel this to finish. So to do this, you can do 10 reps of your straight leg calf raise and then 10 reps of your knee extension. This is a great way to get your calves and thighs burning to finish your workout. Now, when we look at the gym, there's lots of machines and ways that we can load up our calf muscles. So to keep it simple, in this way, I'm just standing on a weight plate and I'm performing the calf raises with resistance. You can use a barbell, you can use dumbbells, and you can also use kettlebells, whatever your preference is. The other thing is you can use your leg press machine, but also sometimes the gyms will have a standing machine for you to use. So just pick whatever is most available to you. Here at the Physio Bros, we are for the everyday athlete. So if you're someone that works a 9 to 5, but still has some fitness goals that you want to achieve without compromising on your social life, then we're here to help you. Ultimately, we think it's possible to maintain your fitness goals whilst managing the other areas of your life. It shouldn't have to be all or nothing. So if that's something that you appeal to, then smash that subscribe button. Let's build some momentum to what a realistic, healthy lifestyle looks like. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.